Hey guys, welcome to the Being Beautifully Honest podcast and channel. Thanks for being here, for being subscribed. If you're not, go ahead and hit that button. And if you're listening on YouTube, hit that like button. It's like walking in the room and hitting that light switch. Let's brighten up the place and get into these comments. All right, guys. So we talked about this alleged, who I believe is a liar, mistress of Chris, of Real Housewives of Potomac, Candace's husband, Chris Bassett. And we know she did this interview with Tasha K, and it just did not sound like she was believable. And if you watch the interview and you saw Tasha's facial expressions, I mean, it really just looked like she wasn't really believing her either, and was also like asking her, hey, call him now. And she wasn't doing it. Anyway, didn't sound believable. And we all know that Robyn has had her own issues with her current husband. I guess they actually really are married again. But anyway, it's just really ridiculous when I hear her talking about this situation, or anyone's relationship for that matter, based on what we know about hers, right? But anyway, she says that she, believes something happened. I want to play this clip and then I'm going to get into these comments.
I know people are probably going to try to say, "Oh, we need more proof." We need more proof. I've seen enough to kind of know that something was done that wasn't supposed to happen.
Right. Very funny coming from her, right? Anyway, let's get into these comments. Someone says, "Robyn, by the way, Juan Dixon be cheating on you, ma'am. You need to sit this one out." Okay, so when Candace goes to hell with the read about your marriage, please don't make no excuse or cry wolf, Miss Stale, because we will be popcorn ready for this read. Somebody else said, but you believe your cheating husband only met up to allegedly pay for a random girl's hotel room to be a good Samaritan. Right. Someone else says the person that believes her husband got a woman a hotel room and nothing happened, girl, good night. Another one says, the nerve. Someone else says, not today, Nick. Not today, Juan roommate. Okay. Someone else says, did you see it when it was Juan? Okay, this one. Gizelle, you talking about unhappy men. Your own ex-husband, who is a pastor, stepped out your marriage and had kids outside. Want to talk about unhappy? Anyone with you obviously is... they never stay, right? Exactly. Someone else says, oh, you've seen enough? That's rich coming from you. Another one says, I can't believe Robyn opened her mouth to speak on somebody else's man. Like, I'm so appalled at this lady. Another one says, so you can see enough with Chris, but ain't seen enough with your Juan? Come on, Robert, use your brain. And someone else says, and doesn't that pastor, quote unquote, have 11 children via the congregation? Ouch. Another one says, Robyn, you the same lady that believed Juan only put his card on the room and left. Baby, you don't know what to believe. Someone else says, the way she gets cheated on publicly every 3 to 5 business days. She should sit this out. Wow. Okay, every 3 to 5 business days. Okay, another one says, I'm just here for when at the real Candace enters the room, and we shall see if she does. Someone else says, worried about your roommate rent is due and he out of work. Oops. Someone else says, the so-called mistress is clearly an RHOP stan and a Candace hater who sounds unhinged. And see, that's exactly what I said when I talked about this situation, because it was like giving too much of Candace hate versus Chris love, like she was claiming she had for this dude.
This is so stupid. Like, why do they even entertain these women? And when I say guys, I'm speaking from my own as well. Why do they entertain these thirsty women who are fans?
I'm not going to talk about yours. I'm not going to talk about Juan, but I'm just going to say some of these guys are miserable, unhappy,
right?
Unhappy at home.
They need attention.
Yes.
They need
Another person says, Juan been unhappy at home, and so was Jamal. Oops. Someone else says, here we go. Robyn like old girl on Basketball Wives LA, worrying about everyone else's marriage and ain't paying enough attention to her own. Someone else says, Robyn needs to take several Alabama slammers, folding chair emoji. Look. And I'm quite sure that Candace would love to proverbially give her the Alabama slammer, because we know Candace is good with the tongue lashing, but she's not there to throw bowls. And I'm not mad at that, because it's just ridiculous. She's not even worth getting dirty over, because for her to sit in judgment of anyone else's relationship, you and Gizelle want to have your podcast, do that. But talking about this, of all things, I just feel is just low down and dirty. But, these are the types of things that these two do. Thank you guys so much for being here, liking and subscribing. I'm Beth, just being beautifully honest. So until the next time, I wanted to keep it brief, beautiful, and now I'm going to say bye.